Hello everyone. Today is the 24th of June 2012, and today I'm going to be talking about something that is extremely personal and very raw of a subject for me to talk about. It's very hard for me to tell people this unless I absolutely trust them. I do have a very big trust problem, which is why I'm very surprised I even have this vlog. Ever since about 7th grade, I have been bullied to no end. Well, I'm not going to say no end, it's kind of ended now, but it still happens. Even though it's summer, people still find ways around it. In 7th grade, I got into the whole J-rock scene. I started learning Japanese. I had a Japanese English dictionary with me all the time, and I got teased for it. I got teased for the music that I listened to. I got teased for how they looked. And it hurt me because music has always been a big part of my life, and the fact that I wasn't accepted for the kind of music that I listened to really just kind of upset me a bit, I guess. And it didn't stop. Even into high school, it did not stop. It continued through the rest of 7th grade, all through 8th grade. There was even a time where I broke down crying. I almost broke down crying during class because of it. Because I was working on a fan fiction, and all these people that were around us would tease us about it. And when I say us, I mean my old best friend. I absolutely hate her guts now. But still, 9th grade year, my freshman year, I lost it. I fell into a very deep depression, and I was very good at hiding it. I used this a lot, and I'm very happy now that my wrists are clean. But even now, I've been 8 months clean, and these things still tempt me so much. Even if I get the slightest bit upset, I want to just go like that, and I can't. I haven't told many people about this. I've told only a couple of very, very close friends, and Matthew. My parents don't know, and my sister doesn't know. No one knows, except for Matthew and maybe 2 or 3 friends. That's it. I mean, I don't feel like I can tell anyone else, because I feel like they'll judge me for it. For the longest time, I used to wear gloves. There would be gloves that came about up to here on my hand, and then a cutout for the arm, for the thumb. And my first pair came down to about here, around where my watch area is. See my watch area? But those, after 2 years, got very old and maggoty because I wore them every day because I had, towards the end of it, I had to. I didn't want anyone to know. It was going to be something that I was going to keep to myself. And then, I started with the whole glove thing, and I would wear different kinds of gloves that then started to come down to about here on me. I have them packed away. That way I don't feel horrible about it because it made Matthew really, really nervous. He's the reason that I've stopped with these. He is also the reason why it's still very tempting, because I still haven't gotten over it. I still just want to go. Just go, 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 go. I mean, even now, you can't see it, but I'm twiddling with the scissors in my hands, and I just don't know. Matthew, he is my reason that I've stopped. After we started dating, there would be times where I would get really upset and I would do it. And then he would go and grab my wrist to drag me along, and then I would wince in pain, and he was like, wait, why are you wincing in pain? And I actually do have a thing with my wrist where sometimes if you hold it or if you bend it a certain way, it actually really does hurt. So I'd use that as my excuse. And then one day, he grabbed it, I winced, and he's like, oh, your wrist? I'm like, actually, no, it's something else. And then I actually sat down and talked to him about it. That was a big accomplishment for me, to actually tell him about it. I was planning on hiding it from him for a couple of months, and it was a couple weeks into our relationship. But after that, he asked me to try and stop, and I did really try to stop, and it took me a good month to say that I was completely clean when they all started to go away and vanish. He is also the reason why, even though I am tempted by these so much, he is the reason that even though he is not here and I cannot speak with him, he is the reason why I am not doing it. Because he told me that if I ever did it again, more than likely he would have to break up with me, because I promised him that I would never do it again. Because I don't ever want to do it again. I don't know how to explain it. You get down to a point where you don't even want to sleep. You don't even see the point in sleep. You don't see the point in anything. You don't see the point in doing your schoolwork and getting up in the morning, sleeping, getting showered, going out, having fun. You don't see the point in it anymore. You just feel numb on the inside. You don't feel anything. You don't feel any emotion. You don't feel just sad and depressed and angry at the world. You feel nothing. And because of that, it just causes so much emotional pain within itself. And then you're just like, how can I feel again? I just want to feel. And then you get the idea, well, maybe if I hurt myself, then I'll finally feel something, and I'll finally feel like I'm actually real, that I'm not just dead on the inside. So then that's what I did. And then every time that I got like that, I would do it, and then it just became a ritual habit. I started doing it 5 out of 7 days a week, approximately. I did it a lot. And at first it wasn't with these scissors, it wasn't with scissors at all, it was actually with a pencil eraser because of the friction. And most of my scars were actually circular shapes, so they were actually a lot more easier to hide. But towards the end, I started using these and another pointy, sharp object. And I'm actually very glad that I stopped. But at the same time, it's killing me on the inside, because when I get into situations like this, I just want to so bad. I just want to just have a freebie. Just have a freebie and just do it. But if I do, I'll be alone. And I don't want to be alone. My biggest fear, just being alone.